I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Hey friends, Brian Santos here back with another episode of AfterBuzz TV's Quarantine with the Stars. Today I am joined by a talented young actress ready to turn Disney Channel upside down in the best way possible. Please welcome Izabela Rose. Izabela, thanks for being here.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me.
I am super excited. I want to just jump right in. I want to start by getting to know all about you. So tell me your story and how you kind of got into acting.
Yes, well, it's actually an insane story. I grew up in Georgia, and so that's always my hometown. I started in pageant originally, and one day we were driving into Atlanta. We were driving for, I believe, the aquarium, and I heard this ad over the radio, and they were auditioning kids, and I was like, and I literally stopped my mommy and my poppy while they were driving. I was like, "Mommy, we have to go to this thing. I want to go to this thing," and we ended up finding out that it was a marketing, just trying to find other kids. It wasn't really a thing that I wanted to get myself into. So but after that, I really found out that I fell in love with the process of acting. And I think that was the positive thing that really came out of that audition that I did, just to find out that I really fell in love with the process. I really fell in love fell in love with the process of acting, and now I'm here.
I love that. I also know you modeled at a very young age. You kind of dabbled in that world. What was that like?
Yes, well, it wasn't really a serious modeling. It was just kind of like I was 3 years old at this time. I was just doing it for fun. We were just, my 3-year-old mind just trying to experience new things in life. I did that, but I eventually got into pageants again, and that was pretty much my thing until my whole career until I was about 10 years old.
I love that.
Really well.
Amazing. Pageants, acting, and now here you are. So excited to have you. These are crazy times. I want to talk about that as well. We're all stuck at home in quarantine. You mentioned you're over in the East Coast. I'm here in the West Coast. We're all looking for things to do. So what are you kind of doing to keep busy and not go crazy in these weird times?
Yes, well, I think something that I have been doing is just to keep my mind busy, especially because me and my family are really go, go, go people. So we've been doing a lot of, board games. Me and my cousins, since they're here, and I haven't seen them over a year because I've been living in California. So we've been doing a lot of baking competitions, lots of baking, which our parents don't agree on mostly because we take all their food.
I love that. That's honestly, I'm trying to bake more often too, because I'm just like, what can I do because I always have a sweet tooth. So I'm like, let me just bake it myself. I love that. Are you doing anything in particular as an actress to kind of stay creative on that front?
Yes, well, right now I'm kind of just trying to I usually I've been keeping myself really busy with just all the things going behind the scenes right now for
Mhm.
me. But also I love Lucille Ball. I love Lucy. I get most of my acting tips I get from her. So I've been watching a lot of, Lucille Ball, I Love Lucy, just to kind of study how she acts. And that's kind of how I've been trying to keep myself busy with and not get rusty with my acting.
Definitely. I love that. What do you love most about her acting style? Like, what do you take away from it?
Ooh, her comedic timing, totally. Her
Hmm.
comedic timing is so on point. Me as an actress, I think it's really important to have that great comedic timing because when I first moved out to LA, I couldn't ever imagine myself. I was just always this shy kid in real life. And so I never was really this like kind of class clown. But Lucille Ball and I Love Lucy helped me really kind of get into that understanding comedic timing.
Hmm. I
And
love that so much.
mhm.
That's amazing. She is honestly an icon. Everyone loves her, and the comedy. She like revolutionized comedy. So I 100% feel you on that. So speaking of your acting work, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Upside Down Magic, which I'm so excited for. What was your favorite part about working on that movie?
Ooh, I think becoming Nory. Nory, when I first got the audition for Nory, I read the description and I literally told I was paralyzed because I told my mommy and my poppy, I was like, "Mommy, this sounds like me in a description. It sounds exactly like me in a description." And so I'm so grateful that I actually got to play a character that was so much like me, which is Nory.
That's amazing. What do you relate most with Nori?
There's so many things I relate with her, especially with her just being positive when she gets when she faces rejection by Sage Academy and Headmaster Nightslinger, and ends up going into the UDMs, which stands for Upside Down Magic, where kids where wonky or undeveloped magic go to. She still never gives up, and she still is determined to prove to Sage Academy that she can become a official fluxer just like her other classmates, and that's something that me and Nory, I think, really have in common.
That's amazing. I'm so excited to check it out. I know you even had some great castmates on that show, like Alison Fernandez from Once Upon a Time. I'm such a huge Once Upon a Time fan. What was it like working with her and the rest of the cast on set?
She was Allison. She was such a amazing cast member to work with. She was there for everyone every single day. She was definitely so funny on set. She always came up with these amazing jokes, and when I tell you she is extremely talented, she's so talented. She really brought Pepper to life.
hmm I love that. I can tell. Honestly, from watching her Once Upon a Time, I knew that she was going to be great. So excited to see you guys work together on Upside Down Magic. It's amazing. Speaking of that, if you could have any magical power, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a hard one because you have so many options to choose from.
hmm
I think to stop pollution. To stop
mm
pollution. I know
I
that's
love
my
that.
40-year-old mind coming in, but to stop pollution, and to appear any kind of animal in my house.
I
I
love
love
that.
animals. I That's one thing that I absolutely loved about working in Upside Down Magic. You will find some animals in there, and especially because Nori turns into animals, that was a dream come true to be able to work with animals. I am so much of an animal lover.
I am too. I'm so excited. And like I said, I can't wait to see Upside Down Magic. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be on Disney Channel, which I absolutely love. Been a huge Disney Channel fan all my life. My favorite Disney Channel star, love them all, but it's Selena Gomez. So who's yours? Who are you inspired by on Disney Channel?
You know what? I always got told that I look like Zendaya. I
You do? Ah,
Thank
I
you.
love
I
that.
love it. She's so pretty. But I love her. Her acting. She's really grown throughout her career, and I think that's someone that I really admire. And just where she started from and where she's now at, she's definitely an amazing actress, an amazing person in real life.
That's amazing. Well, I'm sure you're going to be right there with her with Zendaya. You, like you said, you already look like her. You have the talent, and I'm so excited to see more of you. Isabella, when this is all over, what can fans look forward to from you next? What do you have going on? What do you want to work on? What's on that front?
Yeah, well, I don't want to spoil anything for any of you guys. So the best thing I recommend is to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at I am Izabela Rose to stay up to date on all my projects with singing and acting. And
I love that. What are you doing on your singing front? Are you going to release an album anytime soon? Can we expect some music from you?
Yes, well, I don't want to. I can't say too much right now. As I told you, stay up to date. To stay in tune with everything, go follow me on all social medias at I am Izabela Rose to stay up to date on everything. I can say one thing: everything is looking amazing so far. I'm so excited to show you guys. I can't wait for you guys to see it because everything is so close to my heart, and me and everyone is working so hard.
That is amazing. I can't wait to see it. Everybody, make sure you do go and follow Isabella on all her social media. I am Isabella Rose. Make sure you check out Upside Down Magic when it comes out on Disney Channel. It's going to be such a great show. Definitely something we need in all these crazy times. This has been Quarantine with the Stars with Isabella Rose. I'm Brian Santos. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at the Brian Santos. And we will see you next time. Thank you so much again, Isabella. Bye,
Thank you
everybody.
so much. Thank you.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.